Chosen ones. The creator within you is being elevated to prominence. The part of you that is the creator, the one that is creating your timeline, the one inside of you that is speaking on your behalf, the creator within you is now being promoted to prominence. So you probably have noticed a lot of old energy coming back up. It's only coming up to show you that you have a creator inside of you that can determine whatever timeline you want to be on. It is the creator within you that is begging to come out. See, jokes are made that the God within is dead. You know, if God was real, then this world wouldn't be like that. The problem is the gods are asleep. The goddesses are asleep. They've forgotten who they are. Once you remember who you are, chosen ones, that God or that goddess within you will wake up. And you will become the best version of yourself. See, everything is right, nothing is wrong. And when we decide to stand in solidarity and unify ourselves, we become unstoppable as a people, as a culture. The creator inside of you is being elevated, is being energized. So what are you going to create? Because you are not the person. You are not the person. You're the consciousness personified. I'm going to say that again. You are not the person. You are the consciousness that is being personified. So the creator within you, that gift has been given back to you because this matrix has been on a end date. It has been coming to a close for a while. And those of us who have been chosen to wake up and walk this walk of knowledge, the walk of having this Christ consciousness within us, living our best lives we have ever lived. When we wake up to this fact that that's what we are here for, we really truly start to embody that. Therefore, we are creating that in our every waking moment. We are creating our very timeline. When we all come together and start to create our own timelines, in other words, the timelines we have agreed upon, and we start to unify those timelines, we will create or recreate the heaven that was once here. Humanity, you're not meant to die. You don't have an expiration date. That expiration date was given to you. It was assigned to you. Thus the scripture says, to every man is appointed a time to die. See, it wasn't like that in the beginning. See, a true reset is going back to the beginning. They're screaming reset because it is time for us to have our reset, to go back to the original plan. That's why there's many of us that, unbeknownst to many, are being prepared to go into the extraterrestrial lands. Because there's extra terrain out there. There's extra land. This is why they talk about extraterrestrials. But there are many of you that actually truly have the genetic code to be able to transform your body, to be able to hold the light codes that will allow your physical structure to transform into light. Know ye not that you are gods. See, many of us are holding that frequency. And now, the Creator within you is being elevated. And you're being asked to create your perfect timeline. You're being asked to endure the hardships that you've already went through. They are replaying. But listen, like I previously mentioned, they're only being replayed so that you can create new ways to overcome them, so they never come back again. You are being elevated. That Creator within you is being elevated to create the best life you've ever had. What are you going to do with it? Because it's yours. See, we're all successful. We're all successful in everything we do. We're either successful in being nothing, which is, if we're sowing, that's what we're reaping. If we're sowing into nothingness, we're reaping nothingness. So therefore, you're successful at obtaining nothing. But if you're sowing to joy, you're reaping in joy, then guess what? You're going to live in that joy. It is your creation. Because we live in that harvest field during this transference of power as the equilibrium is being shifted. And this matrix is coming to a close. It's cycling down. As this is happening, you are reaping and harvesting back your inner soul energy that you have given up over previous lifetimes and previous situations. Tears hurt. Tears come from hurt. Tears come from hurt. So if you have been hurt, you have given up soul energy. That's part of you that has been taken from you or harvested from you. That's what that feels like. It hurts. So therefore things are situations, I should say, are manifested in this world continuously to trap you. These are called soul traps. So as you come out of this soul trap, as you come out of this latest thing or last thing that has trapped your soul, understand that it may replay again. It may try to record itself back into your memory or your memory, where you became new. It tries to go on the next journey with you. But this is your journey. This is your time to be the best version of yourself. This is not the time to fall into fear. This is not the time to think that you failed. This is the time to understand that everything that's replaying itself, if that's happening for you, if it's replaying itself, situations, old cycles, old people, new situations that are replaying the old recording, please remember, you are the creator. Don't recreate what you've already had. Just embrace it, understand it, give thanks for it, and use that as a stepping stone to go to your next plateau. Give thanks to it. Thank goodness for it. But do not let it recreate itself in your life. Do not let it become a staple in your everyday existence, in your thought process, in your mentality. Because we're already coming from up under the government, right? Having our mental stability governed. Because by now you should be sovereign. You should be a sovereign individual able to govern your own mental faculties. Able to control your body. These are the processes we have been going through. This is the deliverance. This is why those who have been chosen, you're walking this walk. You're not trying to be something you're not. You just are. You just are. So be all that you are meant to be. Live in the highest vibration you're meant to live in. Because your character, is what is supposed to be here right now. That is why you are here. Therefore, your purpose is you. Building you. Because when you build you and you live in your uniqueness, understanding that you are part of the universe, then you can fulfill your role, your character, and you can play it to the best of your ability, because we are on the stage for the world to see. But what are we emanating out? What are we showing? What light are we giving off? That is the reality. Excuse me. That's the reality. That's the field we live in. Drink some tea. That is the reality we live in. So, during this change, during this momentum time where the Great Awakening is happening and people are starting to understand who they are, they're starting to rock with themselves. They're starting to elevate their mental field, which elevates their auric field, which changes the vibration and the frequency of those they come in contact with. As more people are waking up to understand and understand and overstand that they are uniquely present consciously at this moment to effect change in the lives of everyone they come in contact with, the paradigm starts to change. And it starts to happen faster and faster and faster. We live in a unified field of consciousness. We share consciousness. So the more conscious we become of ourselves, of ourselves, CELLS, the more we become connected with each other. The more we become connected with each other, the more we speed up the change that is meant to be happening right now. Like I said, we live in this biodome. We live in this dome that they've created to be Terra, the firmament, to have a firm mint, to have a firm mind. This is what has been given to us, but it's also what has been taken away. But as we all wake up and we come to this higher knowledge, this higher consciousness, that we are here for more than just our daily jobs. We're actually meant to play roles in this world on a grander stage. We evolve to become who we are meant to be. But as the old things replay, as they come up for cleansing, for clearing, cleanse it with joy, y'all. Let it go with joy. Don't look at it and say, what did I do to have to go through all this again? Nah, you don't say that to yourself. Embrace it. And say, I'm going through this again because I am creating new pathways for my soul to find its way back to me. Because everything you do sends out a vibration. Everything you think sends out a vibration. And most assuredly, everything you say out of your mouth sends out a vibration. And that vibration must come back. It must go do exactly what it's supposed to do and vibrate with what it's supposed to vibrate with. Like attracts like, and then send it back to you. So do not create the old situations again. Even if it looks the same, y'all, it's not the same. It's not the same. This is the beginning. Just realized my phone was triggered. My bad, y'all. Y'all probably like. But understand that we are creating something so new. And as I said about the extraterrestrial lands, a lot of us are being called back to that. We're being called back home, to an ancestral home, And we got to really start preparing for that. That's through a lot of fasting, a lot of meditation, But as things become what they are here, and we start to renew ourselves, a lot of us will be called to cross that true rainbow bridge. And you can't cross that bridge unless you have the genetic structure, unless you have transformed, you have been able to accept the message that was sent out from the center of the universe. Real talk. There's only so many that are going to find this energy within, because it's a genetic code, it's a DNA structure, we are built with different genetic structures for reasons. They're able to hold light codes, and when we receive certain light codes, our genetic structure changes straight up. And a lot of us are going to hear that call to move forward, to start leaving homes and land, to go into the quote-unquote wilderness, to go to the new lands, or as they call it, extra terra, the extra parts of terra. That's why you have extraterrestrials. But a lot of ancestral energy has been given back, and we are taking our frequency to new lands. So the barriers that have been set up are going to start to fall. And the ones that have enough oil in their lamp, parable of the 10 virgins, you have enough, you'll be able to last. You'll be able to last, because it is he who makes it to the end, who perseveres to the end, that shall be saved. So, with that, y'all, love y'all. I hope these words encourage as many of y'all as can hear it, because we're going through a profound change right now, because the frequency and the light codes are changing, and they're going to change. It seems like all of a sudden, but we've been prepared for it. So, like I said, these old situations come up. Just remember, keep creating your new. Do not keep recreating your old, no matter what it sounds like, no matter how frustrating it gets. Don't do it. Keep saying to yourself that, or knowing the destination you're going to. How about that? If you must say something to yourself, keep it short and sweet. Give yourself a mantra that you can put on repeat in your mind, that when you get through these hard times, or you feel like you're recreating the past, remember where you're going, because you're breaking the cycle. You are the cycle breaker. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Living in harmony and bliss.